What's up, everybody? Man, this is your boy, keep it a buck 100. You know what I'm saying? Sick, don't tell me because the game over. I had to celebrate a little bit. That's why we went a little bit late. I usually start on time, but we on this grind, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my Lakers, you know what I'm saying? We doing the best thing in the bubble, but what's going on, everybody? Um, this is Xbox Got No Games. I know people want me to change the name and all that, but we're gonna keep it because we're gonna throw it in these motherfucking ponies' face. So I
Yeah.
got my co-hosts here. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let them take over. Which one of y'all want to take over? Y'all just take over. Flip Money, Live Wire Gaming. It's y'all show tonight. I'm gonna sit back and
Yo,
gonna relax.
yo. First of all, we not changing the name because we won't be like Roy Jones Jr. Be like, y'all must have forgot. You think we forgot what y'all used to say? So we gonna keep the name. God damn it, that's how we gonna do
Bitch ass
Yeah,
it.
keep that name as a reminder. If one of you ponies step out of line,
Yeah, we're gonna have to
let
slap
y'all
you
know
on the
what the
back of
deal
your
is,
neck
right?
You said
with
we
a
ain't got
bag of
games.
nickels.
We got all your games.
So they was on. We ain't got no games to pretty
No,
please. Can y'all keep it on our system, please?
no, see, no. We're gonna keep it like that for one reason only. Not only just because y'all said it's we don't got no game, just to keep you in check. To this case, oh yeah, I'm part of the Xbox community. No, my brother. No. You said we ain't had no goddamn game. You keep your ass on that side of the fence. See,
Oh,
we got a
facts.
borderline right here. We got a borderline, you know what I'm saying? A buffer,
Mm-hmm.
a bridge between this faction and that faction, like Star Trek
Mm-hmm.
up in this bitch. You ain't coming over.
Tell them.
You cross this neutral zone, you gonna get your ass handed to. You pay your Xbox on the PlayStation side, my brother. You good.
No,
We don't need no
we should.
Mm-hmm.
toxic shit.
There
You
ain't
know
no
what? You know what? We
collector
should.
out
No,
there,
no,
but
no,
Any
no.
the
anybody
locks
coming
have
back,
been
they
changed.
should. Anyone coming back got to play a fraud tax. That's what it is. They got to play a
for,
fraud tax.
for you to get back in this community, you gotta pay us. Fuck that.
You gotta give all of us a Series X.
You gotta break us off.
We'll let you back in.
Now, when I say give me a break give me a break off of that Kit Kat bar. I don't mean that either, motherfucker. You're gonna have to buy your way back into this shit.
Word.
I'm fucking thinking this shit is free. This shit ain't free. We pay for our shit and we play our goddamn game. I don't know what the fuck y'all do. We don't red box over here.
Oh no.
I'm sure Rain said they gotta get Xbox tattoos.
For
They gotta
real.
get some tramp stamps.
I don't give a shit if
Yeah.
it's I don't give a fuck if it's a lick me on tattoo. You gotta get that shit. You better put on an Xbox lick me on tattoo or some shit. Lick that bitch and put some goddamn tattoo on that motherfucker. Cause you ain't coming back.
That or you gotta be like Christopher Hart. You gotta paint it. You gotta paint your house green.
Oh hell yeah. Yeah. Matter of fact, your firstborn child got to be named after one of us.
And you gotta vote for Phil Spencer for president.
You got to vote Phil Smith for president. Damn right. Tell him again. Tell him
Hmm.
again. For real. For real. This for real. You gotta straighten up in that thing, man. We ain't doing that. You can't slide back in here just that easy. I'm talking about all you motherfucker that slipped out of here. I don't give a shit if you the motherfucker that said, but I made it better. Okay. I guess it's just you, huh? You the only motherfucker that made it better? They was really listening to your call, huh?
Mm.
Man, go
Yeah,
listen
man.
here. I'm gonna treat you like the bull with my man name. With my man name that was making up shit on Sony's side. What's his name? Shit. I can't even think of the boy name right now. Lion Ryan. Shit.
Oh,
Shit. I say that motherfucker name was Lion Wrinkle Lion Ryan over there making up shit.
Nah, man. Shit.
Telling that
Should be
lie. Come
tough
on.
over.
Hey, lie. This motherfucker over there lying, talking about, oh wow, he thought about doing the same thing with the Series X does, but he ain't get the chance to do it, whatever, because he ain't think that it was gonna work. It haven't been working like that in the past, motherfucker. Talking about, but you gonna stick with the PlayStation 4 though? Wow,
Yeah.
that game crazy. Yeah, I'm playing. Oh, my bad, y'all. I'm doing something that with the Xbox guy shouldn't be doing, playing games. My bad. Since we don't got no
Mm-hmm.
goddamn games.
You should slap yourself for playing games. How dare you? The only thing we know is Cody.
Nah,
Yeah, well, guess what? I can play this shit on the Cody. But yeah,
but it
eh,
ain't nothing but pure hate on that side. Pure hate.
Hates and jealousy.
Yeah,
Why the hate? Why the
like the thing is, they say, oh, Xbox got to do this and Xbox got to do that and
Oh
blah blah
shit.
blah. But once Xbox does it, then they're like, well, why they gotta do it like that? They can't do it this way. They going I mean, shoot, they just gotta throw their whole wallet on the table. I'm like, bitch, it ain't the whole
Mm-hmm.
wallet. That's like $5. Calm down.
They bitching them all the time. Well, now they can't try to get a monopoly and shit.
Like
Man, I
these
heard
dudes
that
out here
shit.
talking about
I
seven
won.
point five
I
billion.
wouldn't
That's a
expect
lot of
to
money.
see.
Microsoft like that's $5. Why you acting crazy? Like I put down 100 for a tip. Be
But lie,
easy.
but lie. Ask this question. They
Mind your
spend.
own business. Pay attention to your
I
own
don't think
wallet.
Live
Just
can
cause
hear you. Live, can you
He
hear?
can't hear
Can
me.
you hear Bone?
nah,
Yeah,
if he
can you hear
left,
He
Wanda?
can't hear you.
he
He
left.
can't
All
hear you.
right, so I gotta jump back
Oh
out.
shit.
I'm on my
If he
phone,
left,
so
yeah,
oh,
yeah,
Bone left. That's why.
yeah. That's why. Because I'm
But
sitting there looking
I
like,
asked
go
everybody this
ahead.
question. Microsoft spent $2.5 billion on Mojang. They spent
That's right.
7.5 on uh
But there's
but we gonna say but that's what everybody who ported the whole motherfucking game. Damn, why motherfuckers wanna call me, man?
No, don't call him
I might
now.
be out again. Go.
You
I
don't
was gonna ask
answer
you
it.
this question. You can hear me. I come back
come
out.
on, bro. You
I'll
know
go
that's
back
your
out real
Nah,
quick.
substitute
don't
teacher.
leave, man. Just stay there.
I
You know
can't
what
hear
Yeah.
y'all
time it
like that. Hang
is.
on.
Yeah, but every time you
Unless
All
leave
right,
and
here we
come
go.
back,
Here
I
we go.
can't
I'm
hear
gonna
you.
say this. I have to turn. All right, I'll put it this way. Microsoft spent 2.5 on mother. See, I just hit the nigga to say get the fuck off.
Oh shit, he's having phone
It's 108.
difficulties.
Everybody want to know who calling me? It's 108. He calling my fucking phone, man. I'm trying to do a fucking podcast. Shit.
Man, you probably calling you on purpose.
Tell
You
him
know
to
you
text
gonna
you.
learn.
I just told him he could have texted me now. I'm watching the Lakers and shit. We the champions and
Like,
shit, but
hey,
fuck
did you
all that
try
shit
that
right now.
new
We ain't talking
Arby's
about that.
breakfast sandwich?
Trying to get my motherfucking point across and then I can shut the fuck up.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
But Microsoft spent $2.5 billion on Mojang. They spent 7.5 acquiring everything that was under the head company of Bethesda. I forgot the name. They got the
Cinemax.
companies, they got developers, and everybody else. Y'all handle that shit, man. Y'all handle. Cause I'm gonna cuss this
We
motherfucker
got
out.
you. We
No,
got it.
Lord.
All right. His whole point of him saying that, throwing down them numbers or whatever, is that a lot of people not paying attention to the fact that Microsoft have this money, this unlimited money that open up their wallet for them to purchase this company. Now, if you watch an interview with the people of God damn it, what's their name? God damn, my hand went blank just that quick. The people, if you look at the video with Major Nelson, and Major Nelson had Phil Spencer on there, and
I
and
mean
and,
Zenimax
and,
and
and yeah, and
Bethesda.
ZeniMax and yeah, and Bethesda. They say that they always have a good relationship with Microsoft. They even came out and said it out of them, out their own mouth. Ain't nobody had them, you know what I'm saying, hemmed up in an alleyway or whatever. They said that they always had a good relationship with Microsoft. So like I think we was talking about the other day,
Hold up, I'll
which I
talk to
found out is
Sally.
true, that Bethesda had Oblivion. I'm sorry, Morrowind was on the Xbox and the PC, of course, first. Where that echo coming from?
Hmm.
So I mean, so you have to look at it like this: if Microsoft and them had a relationship with Bethesda, ZeniMax way back then, and they always had a good relationship, and they was looking to be bought, why would you get mad or be angry that Microsoft bought them when they messed with Microsoft first? It's the same thing like how Insomniac. In the beginning, yes, Insomniac, they was making game for Sony. No one questioned that. No one got mad about that. They bought Insomnia. No one got mad. Okay, that's cool. even though Asami and reneged on the shit that they said that they ain't never want to be bought or whatever. But okay, but they did it. So now that Microsoft with a company which they have a great relationship with from years ago from the OG Xbox, and they wanted to be bought, how can you get mad? You can't get mad at that because Microsoft's, letting them do what they want to do. Of course, it's going to be games that they're going to pick and choose what they're going to let on stay on, what they're going to let go on every console, or what game going to keep that they're going to keep from themselves. But you can't get
That's what
mad
scared
because,
people the most.
but yeah, I know, but you can't get mad that they spend $7.5 billion on it. You getting a lot with that. You getting a whole lot. I didn't even know that think about it. They just bought two new companies, built two new companies or whatever, and they built two new engines. One for the Doom and one for Skyrim. So they getting a whole lot with that. And people don't understand how that is. They buying them to improve it to make sure that their game development are coming along well and it's just going to look good for what it needs to be looking for next generation. Listen here, they already said Sony already got the 2 or 3 game. Sony already got time exclusive for. So I mean, I'm one of the one that think that they're going to get Skyrim, the next Skyrim and stuff like that. I think they are. I'm saying that's just me. But if Microsoft decided to say nope, there's nothing that no one can get mad about. And another thing people not paying attention to. Um, if this was Sony, let's keep it real. Everybody out here, let's just keep it real. If this was Sony, why is this popping up? Okay, if this was Sony, do you think Sony would have let them make games for Microsoft?
Hmm.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
there
Anybody?
would never be a question. Never, nobody would even ask that question. They know we keep it exclusive. That's the
I'm just
thing.
I'm just saying. Like Sony would have bought that company. Sony ain't gonna let you get nothing.
Nope.
So it should be no different than Microsoft buying this company and stuff like that. So if Microsoft do decide to keep that stuff to themselves, you can't get mad. Can't get mad. Well, they just bought it. So what they giving you 2 or 3 games that they letting you keep. And like how 100 was saying about Mojang or Mogang or whatever the hell it
Time
is.
exclusive.
So
Hmm.
what? Like stop it. Let's keep it honest. They in this to make money. I never lose sight of that they in this to lose money, even if whether even if they do have good intention for the gamer. Now they say Microsoft, they've been calling Microsoft what they call it, anti gamer. What is that bullshit they say, y'all? Anti
Anti-consumer.
consumer, because
Hmm.
consumers and all that bullshit. Like, come on, Sony been doing this for years. No one
Yeah, like
called them out.
That they have.
but see, the problem that people tend to not realize is, look, we've always said that Microsoft's building up their ecosystem, right? So if you're building up your ecosystem and your ecosystem pretty much revolves around everything going in the Game Pass, why the fuck would you put it in on PlayStation? PlayStation don't got Game Pass. PlayStation will never have Game Pass because Game Pass takes money away from PlayStation. So therefore, there's no point of putting your games on PlayStation. I know people want to bring up Minecraft, but Minecraft is an entity of itself. It's something separate. So people need to stop with that whole Minecraft shit. It's all about building up their ecosystem, right? Think about everywhere that Game Pass is. Everywhere that Game Pass is, those are where Xbox games are. Like if it's on a PC, then PC has Game Pass, therefore Steam can get it. And I don't know if it's on what's the other shit that um what was Unreal. What's the motherfucker? What's that shit called? What's the name of their store?
What store? Oh,
The Unreal
The Epic
Epic
game.
Epic,
store. Yeah,
Epic Store
yeah.
and
So
Steam.
yeah, so I'm not sure if they put this shit on Epic, maybe here and there, but I know they definitely put it on Steam. And I mean, so that means like, look, you have an option to buy it there. You could buy it at the Windows Store, or you could get Game Pass. You have those options. You know what I mean? But people, they just I don't know. Like I was talking yesterday on GRG, arguing with Bloody about it. I'm like, motherfuckers keep on thinking these games are coming to PlayStation. I'm like, why? There is no these games that are coming are next gen only. What's the point of saying, oh well, we need to bring it to PlayStation? It ain't going to PS4. There's no 120 million people that you gotta worry about not getting the game. This is all next gen. Guess how
You
many
know what?
PlayStation 5s are out there?
You know
Zero.
what? You know what? I'm glad you said that. I just thought about that. Yeah, next gen. So whatever game that's coming out, or just game that was already in production. So you know what, man? Listen here, Microsoft, y'all do the damn thing.
Mm-hmm. That's what it is, man. I mean, think people keep on thinking about PS4. This shit ain't about no PS4. Only PS4 has 120 million. And if you think 120 million just automatically going to PS5, you are bugging. You know, and Game Pass
Ask
is
me this
more than.
question. They got
Yeah,
120 million, but how many motherfucking billion-dollar franchises they have?
I
One.
One.
don't know.
How
One,
many how
One.
one,
many
something
people
like
have PlayStation Plus?
that. Mm-hmm.
Oh, a lot if
So
it's
how many
powered
people
by
About
actually still had a
Microsoft.
120 million.
PS4? Shit.
If it's
This
powered by
generation
Microsoft.
PS4 was what the most traded in consoles this generation.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, they
Yeah,
had the most. They
Yeah,
had
so
the
how many
most
people actually still
return.
have it? I hope they
They
don't
had
think
the most
120 million
return
people
in
still have that
Japan.
shit.
That's the crazy
Yeah,
yeah.
thing I
people
thought
ain't
was
still
funny.
got that.
They
Look,
had
my
the
whole
Everybody
most
thing.
return in
GameStop
Japan.
already trading in this shit, getting ready for the PlayStation 5. Ain't nobody got that. That's why the exclusive barely sell what 10 million, if that. I don't even think Tsushima even hit 10
I don't
million
even
yet.
think. Yeah, I don't even think it did that
So
yet.
they
I
about
mean,
sold for that one time and ain't did it
I don't.
since.
I don't even think Ghost of Tsushima so well at all.
I don't think so either. And Sony
Um,
not even talking about
I
it.
know it did. I know what they showed that it did. Like initially, I think it was like 3 million.
Okay.
We
Yeah,
can't.
that
You
was 3
know what?
million
I'm
in
gonna put
like
it
three
this way.
days or
We
something
don't
like
But
know
that's
that.
if
a
it,
that's
if,
the
if
last
But
time.
they
But I
we
mean,
haven't
but
talked
we
about it
don't know if
that's
since.
that
regardless
shit
of the fact.
done.
I mean, that shit don't really matter.
We don't know what that shit done.
Yeah, I mean that shit don't really matter. I mean,
They ain't
this
playing
is
it
the end
now.
of. We
I
talk.
saw some
That's
guys
last
say this
gen.
shit too
We
hard
talk
for
about
me.
next gen. Yeah, I mean, we already learned from this gen. It ain't about what you did last gen. It's what you doing now and what you doing moving
Yeah, we're
forward.
going from this
You know what
point
I mean?
forward.
And that's
That
what
shit don't matter at all.
the most important thing is. Look, Xbox games they're not even all ready yet. We probably won't start seeing the bigger exclusives until Halo drops in 2021, 2022. You know what I mean? So
Nobody said the
with
first 2 years or something,
Halo,
right?
I think. I
yeah,
think Halo going to be the
So
first.
after the
I
first
think
two
Halo.
years, once they drop off the
Right.
Xbox One and
Right.
everything,
yeah,
that's
but
Right.
when you're
once
gonna
that
start seeing the heavy hitters after
yeah, but
that.
once that happens, you're gonna just see like it's gonna be like bang, 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 bang
Yup.
because they're all lined up to come out around like in kind of just like a escalating order.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas it's gonna be one, they're all gonna be consecutive. So you're probably gonna have 2 to 3 triple A's per year, and that's just from the shit that
Probably
we
more than
know
that.
from Microsoft. That's not even talking about Bethesda, id, and Bethesda has like 4 studios, and I don't know how many studios it has. But then I
Who?
mean, and all the other studios that they have, you know what I mean. So there's always gonna
Mm-hmm.
be some shit coming out. Even like our down year might be like Evil Within 3, uh, Doom, and I don't know, Forza. That might be a down year. You see what I'm saying? So there's a lot to look forward to. I mean, and that's probably like on the low end saying what they'll have. They might average a game a quarter. I don't know if they're gonna do more than that, but hey,
They probably have like
I,
two
we'll see.
triple A's a
Well,
quarter,
they. Well,
I
they.
think it
and then a bunch
depends.
of double
It,
A's in
dep-
between, something like that. I can
I
yeah,
see
think
they
they'll
something
do.
probably
like
have
that.
like 1 to 2 games a quarter.
It depends on the game. You know what I mean? Like I can see. All
Mm-hmm.
right, it could be like, say if they have one game is like a Gears Tactics type game, and then the other one is
Let's.
maybe like Skyrim or something.
But
Then
let's
I
not
can see
forget
that.
Game Pass. Let's not forget how many games is going to just be in Game Pass alone, because they are going to make games that's like just gamepad that's just going to be in Game
Oh
Pass.
well,
Well,
see, I wasn't even talking about. I'm just talking about AAA only. I'm not even talking about the gems that we play, like the evil with. I mean, not the evil, the medium and the scorns, and I'm not even talking about
Although we
those.
do have that.
We got that stuff too, but I'm not even talking about that. I'm just talking about straight triple A's. You know, not the indies, not the Oris and the Blind Forest or the Tunics, none of that. I'm just talking straight triple A's. I mean, with all that other stuff, shit, this is just too much to play. At that point, I might just look at, you know, I don't know. It might be a good minute before I get a PS5. I might not have time to play it,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
to be
I
honest.
think I think that's the whole objective. Vodka, you want to get in on here? What were you doing?
Man, he
I'm probably
probably
fell
eating
asleep
chocolate pudding.
Uh,
No,
I
Yeah,
know
but
Vodka
you
don't
know
join
what?
in on chocolate pudding time.
in the comment section.
Huh? The comment section's on the side. Punisher. You gotta click the join that says it's a join on the side on your right hand side that says comment section.
Oh no, I see the comments. I just didn't.
Uh,
I didn't know vodka was in there.
yeah, but I just think that a lot of people is overreacting or whatever. Just like let's stop this. Like, come on. Microsoft bought the company fair and square. Shut the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
We're not complaining about your game. We didn't ask for your game. We're not asking for the one and done game. Fuck that. Let us have our own one and done game. Shit.
Just like old
That's how
boy
I
said,
see
I
it.
forgot his name. He said something to the effect, well, everybody mad that Microsoft bought Bethesda, but if the shoe's on the other foot, with the media and everything, you know, tell a different story. That's the part.
Man, does any of you guys hope that they add the snap feature back?
Mm.
So that we see that.
I said, does any of you guys hope that they add that back?
Talking about the
Like
I
picture in
would like
picture
for
to see
like
shit.
that. Yes, not
yeah,
feature.
like for the new
Yeah,
console.
I used to use
If
that
they
all the
do that,
time.
if they do it, they might do it integrated slowly. They might do it slowly or whatever. It
Yeah.
depends. I don't know. Was anyone using that in the beginning?
I would.
Because
I didn't know
usually
about it.
I used to be watching basketball and playing 2K at the same time.
it depends on if a lot of people was using it, they might bring that shit. Was using it, then yeah.
Man, fuck that
Depends on
Snap.
what.
They
It
got rid
depends
of
on
it the
what it
first time
is.
because
Man, Snap
they're
is
trying to
overrated.
free up
It was cool.
resources.
It was cool for it was cool. You know what I'm saying? It's all right. I'll put it this way: say you get a brand new car and you throw some rims or some motherfucking beat in your car. That's all it was. Nobody wasn't using it like that. Cause you turn your beat up too much, you get a ticket. You know what I'm saying? You got too many tinted windows. Your tinted windows is too dark. What's gonna what? You gonna get it? You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it real. Like I liked it. The feature at first. Was it when they took it away? Was my heart broken? Hell no.
Mine was. I
Oh,
tried
you
it for a
said,
few days.
listen here. Let me tell you something.
Yeah,
This,
but
this,
Bone, you a special breed of different, so you don't count.
right.
I look at it like this: the more
You
features, the
like,
better, man. If they want
and
to
and
bring it back,
and
I welcome it. I welcome it with open arms. I'll take it.
a video
well,
game
cause
lover in there talking about he wants somebody to hold him tight. Listen here, video game lover. It ain't a fact about now we want Japanese video game. Listen here, we are a very very small portion that might be on its panel that don't give a fuck about Japanese game. But hey,
Uh,
it's
Flip,
sold
flip,
out
flip,
in
flip.
Japan. So what does that tell you?
Yeah, hey,
but it's
flip.
not even it's not
I'm gonna
even
hit you over
about.
the head. Flip.
Huh?
I have so many Japanese games. It ain't funny.
Yeah, it's not
I have
giving.
Japanese games that I can't pronounce. That's MMOs on Xbox. It's
Right.
in Japanese. I wish
Mm-hmm.
I could show you. So
Yeah,
don't say that all of a sudden we want Japanese games. Tekken is a Japanese game. Street
yeah.
Fighter is a Japanese game. Soul
Mm-hmm.
Ninja
Calibur
Gaiden.
is a Japanese game. Ninja Gaiden is a Japanese game. We got the motherfuckers just like you got them.
Mm-hmm.
Flip.
Yeah,
Listen here, flip money
Like
whipping and
game
beating the shit out of
Yakuza,
her. Flip money
Japanese.
whipping the shit out of a pony ass is a Japanese game, so it don't matter.
Yeah, but those aren't the Japanese games cats be talking about. They be talking about the Nino Kunis and all that stuff. And again, ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with those games, especially if you are playing them.
Hmm.
But we don't want to hear people talking about we want these games, and then when it comes time to buy those games, you the same motherfuckers be like, "Well, I don't really want to play that shit." Huh? I want to play this other game. I want to play the shooter game that came out, or this other game. But Xbox needs to get that game. Get it for whom? Like it should be there for the audience, but the audience that's clamoring for it, they need to be. You stay. Look, man. If this is your word and this is what you really want to play, then be about that. You
No,
supposed to
but
be showing that shit on Twitter and shit. You playing that game. Otherwise, man, y'all just full of shit.
lie, no lie. Them Japanese gamers for the Japanese audience over there. They just sold out the S and the X and stuff over there in Japan, mainly the Series X. That's who that stuff for. If they making games for them, then let them have it. That's how I see it.
I
They
mean, well,
for
yeah,
them.
every
That's not for us.
I mean, every region has their shit. Now, is there gonna
Right.
be shit that some people in other regions like more than some people in somewhere else? Sure, that's how it is for everything. Guess what? Motherfuckers in the UK love FIFA. They really don't give a fuck about NBA 2K like that. But
Nope.
guess what? In the states, it's the complete opposite. You see what I'm
Hmm.
saying? I mean, even though FIFA is still pretty popular in the states, when it comes to 2K, they rule in the states versus FIFA. But I mean, look, man, every region has their shit. That doesn't mean that FIFA shouldn't exist
Right.
in the states because not everybody really cares about football like that, and the same should be for basketball in over there in the UK or Asia, wherever. I mean, like,
I
look, man, everybody should at this point in time, everybody should be have the ability to have access to all games. There should be no region lock or this game's not coming over
right.
here type shit. That shit should be everywhere. But at the same time, if there's the developer saying, "Look, man, we don't want to put it over there because it costs or whatever the case is," right? Bro, if y'all really about playing those games, fucking play those games. But stop talking about games you don't play. That shit don't make sense.
Hmm. I don't even think that PlayStation dudes play them games like that. I really don't.
They don't.
I don't
Where the
understand.
fuck?
Oh, that was
Hang
all
on.
good.
Where in blue hell you heard Noonie Cooney do 6 million on PlayStation?
Oh shit.
No,
Never.
I think that game probably did around maybe like 500K or something like that. I don't think it did. I mean,
Nobody
maybe it
ain't
did a
hit
million.
no
Maybe it
man.
did a million. But
And not
I
even that,
just
they have their Persona 5 then moved no unit.
No, I no. They talking about 2 to 3 million is good. Now when you have over 80 to at that time, I think it was between 70 or 80 consoles that was out there. I call bullshit because you threw that in our face, and every time we go live or we make a video, you throw all these games, Noonie Cooney, a motherfucking the Order 1929, all these other motherfuckers. Y'all the one that
Whatever.
killed off No One Cares. The Xbox people made No One
Yep.
Cares popular now.
We brought it back. Yup. Say it again, brother.
We
Hmm.
resurrected. We resurrected from the
Yup.
grave.
yep.
I ain't played it,
Yup.
but Flip played it. I mean, Live might played it. Anybody in this party
That's
might
my
play it.
story a little
I'm
bit.
a,
I ain't
It's
listen
played
here.
it,
pretty
but
Listen
I
good.
here.
talk too much shit
Listen,
about it.
It's not a
listen,
bad
Even
listen
in
game.
here.
this
It's pretty good.
Listen here. I would even dare to say this. Like what he just said, Xbox God just helped y'all PlayStation dudes out, NPC dudes out by that game being on the Xbox. I'm sorry. We just helped y'all out. Because if it wasn't for us, y'all wouldn't be playing No One Cares. And I don't even think that y'all do play it anyway. I think the only people that really play it is might be PC, and I know for sure Xbox God.
Mm-hmm.
y'all just mad. I don't understand that they throw all these exclusives out. They don't buy them.
Shit,
So yet they want to talk,
I
Why
bought
but
you
they
Death
want to
Stranding.
talk,
why
but they
why
want to
why
talk
do
about it like like they got in second to none. That's the thing I
I don't
don't get.
understand. I'm still trying
Like
to figure it out. You said you got all you complain that Xbox didn't have these exclusives, but people are still playing Xbox exclusives. Nobody's playing no God of War. Nobody's playing was that Horizon Zero Dawn? Nobody's playing none of that shit. People still playing Halo, Gears, Forza, uh, State of Decay. That's always upgrading. Remember
See
y'all
it
called
again.
Sea of Z's? Why that shit's always in the top 10 on motherfucking Twitch now?
Why that
They
shit so
adding
good?
more material.
Why is it over 11 million people playing it? That's the question. That's what I'm trying to figure out. These games that y'all say that sucks, why is people are playing them? Xbox have no game, but people are still playing the main games that Xbox have. Oh, Xbox only have Gears for the Blizzard, this and this. You know why Xbox only have them games that y'all so-called claim? Because people still play them. Let's just
But
talk
you know
about
what?
that.
But you know what? But they're funny, man. They always say Xbox. The only reason why people play those games because that's all you can play. But if that was the case, then why don't people play? Why do people play? Sea of Thieves more than they would play like some other AAA that's supposed to be super popular. That doesn't make any sense. Like, should they not just play something else? And that's why I always be like, your argument's fucking dumb when you say shit like that. Oh, people ain't. People can play a lot of shit. Guess what? People play. It depends on what you got your Xbox for. There's kids out there that got Xbox and all they play is Roblox all day, all night. That's all they give a fuck about. Roblox. You know what I mean? There's people on PlayStation that just got a PlayStation for just for Fall Guys. You know?
Rock over there, Rock out there cutting up. I'm just
Yeah.
saying. I'm just saying, Rock. Hey, Rock, you know the truth though, dog. You know them cat be bugging out. Shit. I think there might be what if I'm right. Rocket could correct me on that one. If I'm right, I think there's more people playing Black Desert might be on Forest at console. I'm not going to add PC between PlayStation and Xbox. I think it might be more people on Xbox playing Black Desert. I mean, Xbox has a better infrastructure. And I think
I'm just saying we support our games. They ain't supporting shit.
Hmm.
They ain't supporting none of the damn thing. And then they want to throw, oh, we got all this and we got all this. You ain't got shit.
you take
Just
all
keep
they
it above
talk.
what you like.
They talk. I just want to know they talk all that trash about Phil Spencer lying about this and this, but you got your boy over here. You got my man over here, Lion Ryan. You know what I mean, with that wrinkle shirt on, telling y'all all kinds of stories and stuff, just making up shit, just making shit up for no reason, talking shit about the ass, and they can't do shit at all. That's what I don't understand.
Mhm. Yeah, they talking about their ass, but they can't even produce the picture for PS5 and shit.
But my thing is too, let's get on line Ryan. So we in the game. Why he's making people paying extra money for a fucking PlayStation 4 game, and if you want to upgrade and all that other stuff, he's charging. Why you guys got to pay $70?
Hmm.
I need to know.
Especially when the PS5 is supposedly backwards compatible, and
It
they're
is
still
the
charging you
PlayStation
for the
4.
upgrade.
You got to put
That
it next
makes
to the
no
PlayStation.
sense.
You got to put it up to the next. Put the PlayStation 4 up next to it. That's where they backward compatible coming at. I put them bitches right together. I hope that shit don't catch on fire.
What the Leaning Tower, the Leaning Tower of Pisa?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I still don't understand how come no one have not yet seen that game yet. That the PlayStation. I still
PlayStation
don't
5,
understand that.
yeah.
Yeah,
They ain't
like
showing
how
no
come
features.
Because you
we
would
ain't
think
showing we
Digital
ain't seen
Foundry would have one
nothing.
by now.
They Pony Central. I don't understand it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
They're
still
just
trying to figure
finding
that out. What's up, Lion Ryan? Why haven't you showed us this? What's going on here?
I
Are
mean,
people out
crying
there?
Ryan,
Are people out there pre-ordering
Crying
something that
Ryan.
doesn't exist? With that wrinkled shirt on, making all that goddamn money you got on a wrinkled shirt.
They go get on
They
foot. Why
gonna
you
talk
talking about
about,
his shirt?
man over there bugging. Oh, I don't get that one. That boy over there bugging out, man. I'm still going to say this until this console come out, man. Like, does it really exist, or is it just a figment of our imagination, or is it the pre-order is the one that's helped paying for that cooling system? Like, what's going on here, man? Like, I ain't seen nothing. Is it really real? People like, yeah, because my pre-order. Okay, what that mean? As far as
jack
I'm
shit.
concerned, you might. As far as I'm concerned, you might have just paid for the cooling system.
Probably. Then they said he was having yield with the chips or something.
They had what?
They was having problems producing those chips or something. Right?
Yeah, they said
They
some
probably didn't
crazy
have the
stuff.
money
Like,
for it. So they probably put them pre-orders out early so they can get that cash and buy some more chips.
I'm trying to say that's why they saying they sold out. We gotta have these chips done by time the release date. What if Sony comes out and they push that shit back? they, they said they pushed it back. I'll be cracking up laughing. Sony was to do some crazy stuff like that. They
Sure, they
pushed their
might.
console back.
Them the every PS4 game that came out this generation was delayed. So I would not be surprised if Sony delayed the whole console. I
And it
would
really
not be
would be called the
surprised.
delayed station. I'll be dying laughing if they do some crazy shit like that. Like, yeah, well, since we have a large order, we have to put everything on back order. What? You ain't gonna get your PlayStation 5 until Christmas of 2020.
In
ooh,
2021, this shit delayed the whole year.
Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like Christmas, what? What you mean? What do you mean? Like what you mean? What you thought this was? If I can say my clothesline should dry cry lying right. Yep. I mean, I don't know, man. I think it's just a lot
Well,
of bullshit.
why the PlayStation Nation ain't coming in talking about how they getting robbed? They got to pay $70 for the game. When Jim Ryan said that um, Xbox Game Pass is dog shit, he said that in so many words. How y'all feel about that shit? He said it was dog shit. He said that they're not going to put their first parties day one in no type of subscription. This
Mm.
Hold on. Who said
shows
that?
you their mindset.
Jim Ryan said that.
He said
He
It
said
they're
tells you
gonna
that
put
they. It
PlayStation
shows
now.
you that they still. That shows you that they still got the playing checkers mindset while Microsoft was playing chess. That's all that shows you.
Mhm.
They said they ain't playing. It's like we're not putting that on.
But what they also say they putting their money into like PlayStation now day and date. They don't see that as
PlayStation
sustainable.
now is
They
on
don't.
Azure service.
Yup.
That's
Well, true, but they
Xbox.
gotta pay Microsoft for that.
Fuck you pay me.
So you gotta pay Microsoft for that, and on top of that,
You
you might
going
be
you gonna
losing money in
talk
your games too. So like, and they pretty much get their games away in bundles just to move the
They
console.
gave them other games to suppress people from getting mad because they put other shit on there. See, the thing about it, Sony like to play the smoke and mirror game. They made that little deal where you grab this package, you get all these games that you should have already bought already. The God Awards, the motherfucking Uncharted, and all that other shit. They all one and done. And then you throw in a Bethesda game. Who you got to pay now? Microsoft.
Hmm.
So they were surprised about that.
hey,
They don't know what to do.
hey, I just want to say this right now. Sorry for cutting you off, Bone. But I just want to say all now, thank you Sony Ponies for helping us buy our next exclusive because y'all guys gonna pay for our next exclusive from when you buying the multi-plat Bethesda games. That's just gonna help
Mhm.
pay our exclusive. Thank you. I thank you so much for that.
Every time
You
y'all
guys are
buy a
the best. You guys
microtransaction,
actually got
yo,
some worth now.
yo, I was
mhm.
just thinking about that, yo. I was just thinking the same thing. Like, hold up. If they wait a minute, if they gonna add your service, it popped in my head. Like, wait a minute, they pay
They're
for a
paying
lot of
for
stuff.
our exclusives. Thank you.
That's
They're
the
paying
bill.
for Azure servers. Every time they
That's
pay those online games from Bethesda, buying them microtransactions,
Hmm.
all that going through our other games.
the one of Microsoft said, "Yeah, we got 40 billion more left to go buy like 4 or 5 more studio." Thanks, Sony.
They got enough money to go buy Take Two. Take Two is only worth what 18 billion. They can go scoop them up right now if they wanted to.
Yeah, but
They
think
got the
about it. You
money.
can't scoop. Think about it with Take Two and stuff like that. People got to understand. Everybody do not want to be bought out. Take Two
Yeah.
making shit lot of money off of
Yep.
2K. They
Take
ain't
Two
not.
got
They not in the business.
one and
Even
some money
Sega's
to
not in the
start. They ain't
business
got
of
no
being
choice.
bought.
Yeah, because you have
Sega,
to. Oh, you're not paying them
Konami,
what they're worth. You're paying
yeah,
them. You got to overpay. Similar
yeah.
to Bethesda, but the ZeniMax deal, they didn't pay them what they were worth. They're only worth 3.54 billion. They had to
Yep.
overpay to
They paid
acquire
them
them.
cash.
That's how
Take
it
Two,
goes for
you don't pay
Paid
anything,
them
them
man.
cash.
nothing. If
Unless
they only
somebody's
worth
Uh-huh.
bleeding.
18 billion, you can
Only
get them
time you
25. They
Yeah,
got
the only
40
time
to
you can
work
get it
with.
for cheap is
So
if they're bleeding money. That's the only way
Yep,
you get
and they
somebody
going
for cheap.
bankrupt.
Hmm.
yeah, Take
But
Now
Two
see,
you
out
would
there
have
with
said,
but they
25
saying that
billion to
Sony
scoop
go
their
get
ass up.
Konami. No, Konami makes a shitload of money on pachinko machines. They in the fucking casino
Yeah,
business. They don't need. They're not bleeding money. Yeah, their games might don't be selling and like that and all that other shit, but they make money. Sega does the same thing. They're in the pachinko business. They're not in the pachinko business in the states, but they're in the pachinko business where they located at, and they make shitloads of money. You have to make a deal that's gonna make some thrills, or you gonna have to do a hostile takeover.
that's what I'm
Which
saying. If you
Sony
go over
definitely
there
ain't
and start
doing.
buying up that stock,
well, let me ask y'all this. Do y'all think that it will be wise for them to buy, let's say Sega? Because I don't really think they need Sega, to
I
be honest
Sega
with you.
thing
understand.
about it is
Sega
hard.
doesn't have
It's yeah,
anything.
yeah. Thing about it, it's kind of hard for Sega because Sega's owned by Sega. Got it's three different. You got regular Sega Japan, then you
Right?
also got Atlas, and you got the other one. Then Atlas and it start with an R. I can't think of it right now. I saw this good salad I just made.
But
Uh,
but but even if
but you
they
got them,
could,
but you don't have to make a hostile takeover with that. That means you have to go buy up stocks. That means you're gonna have a company, and then you also gonna have to get permission from the Japanese government to allow you to fuck around and buy your ass out.
all right. Well, let me ask this people in the comment section this: what game from Sega do y'all think will really go well with Microsoft portfolio and buying in a game company? What is it that Sega really have that Microsoft said, you know what, I will buy Sega for that if they could buy it? Cause I can't think of none.
Shinobi,
You got
Not enough.
Shinobi. It
the
ain't.
reboot of Shinobi can make it kind of like a Ninja Gaiden, but next generation.
You got Virtual Fighter.
Like a hack, it'd be our hack and slash almost.
Yeah.
I
You
can
got
see
you got
that
Ninja
working.
Gaiden. Some of this shit is worth. Yeah, you got Ninja Gaiden, like you say. My man say Golden Axe. You can bring that Ultra Beast. Uh, Kid Chameleon. You can reboot that shit.
Jet Set
Columns.
Radio.
That could be your Tetris.
Bring back Crazy
But then
Taxi.
oh,
Shit.
Yep, Crazy
Crazy
Taxi.
Taxi. Okay, now all the games that you have just said will be in Game Pass. I guarantee you, they are all Game Pass games. I ain't seen not
Oh,
one
that's
game that
right.
really you can look at as a real big
And then
AAA joint.
you forgot Sonic. Everybody knows Sonic is iconic. That's
They're
like
cooler
Sonic
too.
is up there with Mario. People won't admit it, but they pound for pound.
They are. They are.
One has been around. One's been longer than the other one. Crash Bandicoot is not on Mario or Sonic level. You can have that shit. My man said Vector Man. It's a lot of
Oh, I
IPs.
remember back in the day. That
Fantasy
shit was
Star. See, Fantasy Star is the see. Think about it. People understand. Microsoft funded for the new Fantasy Star to come on Xbox to come out to consoles. They funded that. That's why you see it first on Xbox.
I need to make another one.
So, like I said, the new Fantasy Star going to play different and all that other shit. But I don't think Microsoft need anything else.
I don't think they. I mean, it's
like,
just,
yeah, they
the
do.
well, Satya
They need to go to
Nagala.
their
I'm butchering his
purchase.
name.
Tyler.
He said he is willing to buy more companies, more video game companies. He
Like
said it.
South to get
But if I
Modelo.
buy your company, I want to buy it because it's your tech.
Yeah, right, right, right. I
And
think
I
that's why I
that's
don't
think
want
they
to
what
need to
buy because
go
you
and
communicating.
make video games.
they need to go
Right.
buy what's that Crytek. They need to go
Crytek
buy
is
Crytek
hard.
for that engine.
Crytek is hard because Crytek don't own their own engine. I think Amazon own parts of that engine now.
Really?
Buy
Yeah,
them out.
that
Or buy the
Crytek engine.
IP? I would just buy that. Well, wait a minute. What IP do Crytek have that
They
won't?
got that's the crisis and all this
They
shit.
made Crisis and Rise Sun Room.
Yeah.
Well, no, I heard Rise on
Whatever
the
that
Room. I heard
engine,
that.
that tech in that
I heard that's
engine
half.
is
I heard
crazy.
that half and half. Rise on the Room with Microsoft. Heard that's half and half.
But people don't understand Crytek that's a company right now that you could probably get off the low because they was in a hole.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They need to go scoop
So
them
you
up.
can get that and they already have some tech that saying that you can build. You have the money, you have the engineers, you have the infrastructure, you have Microsoft Xbox Game Studios. They all work together. They showing tech together. They're having Zoom calls, Skype calls. You know what I'm saying? They're having even calls to Pony Moms calls and shit like that. You can do that.
Did he say Pony Mom?
Hmm.
House of the Dead. Okay. Okay.
But thinking about it, House of the Dead is kind of hard because we don't have a Connect no more, and nobody want to use no damn controller. That's if you're gonna do that, you're gonna make that
Or virtual.
arcadish. Yeah,
Yep. Or
you're gonna make it
a
arcadish.
VR.
Ain't nobody got
Yeah.
Right.
that war. And they don't even make light guns for flat screen TVs.
What the hell is this? Y'all go.
So that's gonna be a hard sell. Unless they
Right.
change, make it like a third person shooter or something. Like a co-op. That could work if they switch it up like that. But other than that, I don't see it working.
What about let me see. There got to be other games than that. I mean, the games that y'all saying are good, but I have no interest in none of them games. But I'm just 1%
Well,
out
Sega
of it.
hasn't had a hit in years. That's the problem.
Yeah, I'm just the 1% out of that. If Microsoft, for Microsoft to buy, if Microsoft was to buy Sega. Now, my thing is this. I mean, if Sega was to sell, I wouldn't want to buy Sega. I would say I would try to buy some of the IPs. That's what I would look at it as then. You know what I'm saying? Or Crytek, or you know what I'm saying?
I
Crytek,
That's
mean,
pretty
something
much
like you said. Go ahead.
I
they
mean,
can go
if
buy a Bayonetta.
yeah,
Bayonetta's a
but
decent franchise.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like they might, if they want to go that route, they might just continue to buy not just studios but publishers. So, in the way, and the reason why I say that makes sense is because if you have the capital to do it, then one, you don't really have to micromanage anybody. They already have a system. They already know how to build games. They already have people in place to do that stuff. All you got to do is, help fund it, whatever they're trying to produce, and you get more games in the process because if they're still acting as a publisher, they publish other people's games as well.
Right,
So
You're
right.
you
basically
don't.
saying you're basically saying why buy apples when you can just buy the whole damn tree?
Well, yeah. Why continue having to try to do your own deals all the time? You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Just by buying studios and be like, all right, now we got to go see if we can buy this game for somebody and see if we can get this as a timed exclusive when you already have a publisher, and the agreement with the publishing arm of, you know, your company is like, all right, we publish your game, and that game it might go to PlayStation, but it's in Game Pass day one. You see what I'm saying?
And you know,
So the exclusives stay exclusive. Like all the ones that their studios make, those are exclusives. But the ones that other studios make that are published by ZeniMax, or they're published by whoever else that they could acquire, those games could be fully multi-plat to any platform. It's just that they automatically go to Game Pass.
But you know what? That's what I was
but you
saying. Like, if they're letting ZeniMax continue on doing what they're doing, there's going to be some games you just going to see on. It's going to be some game that's going to be on PlayStation. And Microsoft is just
Yeah,
going to make a just getting a
And
check out of it. That's
but
the
that's
all.
what
They
I'm
just
Microsoft
getting
not
money
saying.
out
letting
of it.
them do whatever they want to
Yeah,
do. They only letting Bethesda, the publisher, do what they want. As far as
Right.
Bethesda, the gaming studios, no, that's exclusive. Those are two different
yeah,
divisions.
they're yeah.
Right.
The publisher can publish for whomever. The
Right.
Hmm.
the the
The
studio
gaming studio is
creates
exclusive.
games for Xbox and PC and Game Pass. Those platforms. That's what they exclusively create for. But everything else, that could go multi-plat if they are working with an outside studio that they're publishing their game for. Like it'd be like say when Remedy, like say if after they're done with their 505 deal, they want to go to Bethesda, and Microsoft's like, I don't want to buy them, but I'll publish their games. Well, their games automatically come to Game Pass, and then they'll go to PlayStation as well. They just gotta pay, over there for whatever Sony's prices are, and same thing for PC. You know what I mean?
Well, that was what Microsoft was doing with Alan Wake and Quantum Break. They were publishing that game. They were making sure that, because you do what's right. We'll publish the game. We'll put money in your pocket to make you right. It just didn't do right.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Nobody people listen to the media and said, "Oh, it's 720p. It doesn't do all this other stuff." That's why I call bullshit on. That's why I said gamers need to sit there and especially the days of the interweb now. We can go look
Well,
shit up yourself.
let me. Okay. Okay.
Mm.
Well, let me get another question. What about Amazon? Amazon new products that they got coming out,
You
I
talking
don't
about
believe in
Luna?
it.
huh?
Ain't nobody gonna sign up for that
I'll
Luna.
put it this way:
Oh
they
no.
got better games. They don't have better games, but they're running through a browser.
Oh, Amazon,
What
yeah.
Amazon?
Yeah, they're running
Well,
through a browser. It's not
well,
a direct download.
so does Stadia. Stadia runs through a
It
Yeah.
browser
Stadia
runs a
too.
too,
browser too,
man.
and
Yep.
what that browser do? Give you legacy and all that other shit.
But I don't see. But the thing is, it was weird because they had run through a browser or something. I don't know why the fuck
They
Apple
had to
wasn't
run through the
allowed.
browser to get between because you see, I think Apple made it.
Well,
It had to be an Apple deal with them
yeah,
because
but
they
see,
ain't said nothing about it. They said something about Android later, but they made a
no,
deal. They made a deal where when you go browser that they can get away from the 30%.
yeah, but like my thing was like Stadia, like the whole thing with Apple and Stadia was that they had to buy it, and this people had to go get the Stadia app, right? Whereas, if you have a computer, you could use it on a browser. But you know what it is? It's for the iPhone. That's why. Because I don't think you can run games on the browser on an iPhone. You have to run it through the iPhone store. I think that's what it is.
But they're allowing,
Same
the
thing.
app to
Yeah,
do it.
same thing like for if you have a Samsung. Like certain apps have to be run
It's a browser. Like
through
I got,
the the store.
yeah.
Otherwise, if you
Even
try
what
to run
Puff
the
does,
browser, it's not going to work
Google does.
correctly.
I mean, Google does it with certain apps like Twitter and stuff. You got Twitter Lite. That means it's automatically put this in the URI for you, and then your Twitter pops up. It's not on your. It's not really on your phone.
Yeah, I get it.
So that's what they might do. And they figure, but they haven't mentioned Android because they figured maybe probably Microsoft was catering to more to Android. So this is our Android killer and this and that. But they have more game selections better than Stadia came out with. And Stadia was making you pay for these games, and they're more kind of looking like a Game Pass thing.
Yeah.
You said
So that's
Stadia
what.
was doing it like a Game Pass thing.
No, Stadia was you have to rebuy that game. They
Yeah,
gave you a couple of games if you was a Stadia Pro. They'll give you some games, but other games you have to go repurchase them that you already have on your console.
that's the only thing that's a hard sell for Stadia is that you're buying games that you're streaming. Now, with a movie, you can get away with that because there's not as much data, so you don't get artifacting and shit like that. And not to say that that's a consistent issue with Stadia or whatever, but it's just a pain in the ass if you ever do have to deal with that shit for whatever reason when if shit slows down that you got to deal with, your game that you pay $60 looking all fucking pixelated and blurry and shit. That shit is crazy.
I mean, hey, you want to run around, hook that thing up with that what is that bone? That little Stadia thing that look like a fire stick, the little round thing. I'm cool, man.
With the good the Chrome stick. But the
Yeah,
thing
the
about the
Chrome
Chrome stick
stick.
is no better than
No,
the
no, I was
Fire
talking about the
stick.
thing that Stadia got like a little stick to it. It
Yeah,
got a
that's the
little.
Chrome stick.
Oh,
That's
okay.
Chrome.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's Chromecast. That's what it
All
is,
right.
Chromecast. And actually, that Chromecast is better than the Fire Stick. By um, to tell you the truth, it costs a little bit more, but you get better performance. You
I
get
worry
better
about
performance out of it.
what I worry about when it comes down to
But
stuff
you
like
can
that.
you go put Cody on that motherfucker?
No,
Nope.
not that. Nope. Of course not. I ain't think that. But
But if the
what about if you
the
had
back
a data cap?
the huh?
That's what I'm thinking about. What if you have a data cap?
It's a
That's what
lot
I'll
of
be
people
looking at.
in this country got data caps.
Right. So I don't see
Mhm.
how that's going to benefit someone being a little streaming box or whatever you want to call it when they have data cap. Because if you got a data cap and you going over your data, yo, you gonna have to pay extra. You gonna have to pay extra just to get this to continue on downloading whatever it is that you or whatever that it
Yep,
is
they're
that
gonna
you're
charge you
streaming or
more,
whatever. Not downloading,
and
but whatever
out
you're
on your
streaming.
speed too. So you don't get worse performance once you go over that cap.
I'm just saying, like, it's just something that I do wonder, like, people don't take into account. Everybody is not going to have that on point internet. That's when I was seeing that Amazon coming out. What is it, Lunar or whatever the hell they call it?
Luna.
Yeah, I don't think
I
I
Yeah,
think
really
it's
that it
didn't
gonna
might
come
really.
be
out just
good.
like
To keep
Stadia.
it a buck is I
Nobody
really
care about
haven't
that.
saw the power of their service other than they movies. I haven't saw no. They don't offer. They offer corporate wise. I think data service. You know, what I'm saying up in the cloud. But for the consumer, they doesn't. Like I said, I got Google Drive. I got Microsoft Drive. All that shit. I play with all of them. But right now, the top dog is xCloud. Let's keep it a buck. I've been on
It
xCloud
is.
all right.
Yeah, it's like you can play all your games everywhere.
I've been playing on
You can have
xCloud
an
all
Xbox.
day. If you saw
But
me I don't own Destiny on the Xbox.
don't
Destiny
forget
2. I
no,
don't.
no, no. Oh, don't forget Xbox. Don't forget PlayStation, Xbox Cloud. Don't forget that one.
Yeah, but they don't want to admit that shit. But
Uh,
I don't. I'm I'm playing games. It's actually a pinball game that's on there. I think about buying that. Reminds me of Sonic Pinball. But I have
uh,
Xbox gives you options, and the options are pretty damn good. If you pay $15 a month, you get Xbox Ultimate. You got PC options, you got Xbox options, and you got cloud options. Who gives you that shit right now? Sony, Nintendo, no. PC got some GeForce shit. I really don't give two fucks about.
I don't add PC because that's Microsoft. I never add PC to none of it,
Mm-hmm.
despite what they may say. It's still Microsoft.
And like I said, people
What
need
do
to
they
give
gotta
Phil
do?
his credit. Phil has turned the Xbox division around like a motherfucker.
Yeah, 'cause
He has
Donnie
turned
D
it.
almost killed that shit.
Fuck him.
Who?
Donnie D, Don Metric,
That's why he ain't got no motherfucking job
man,
now.
that 313 was terrible.
He got Don Metric got enough money to hold him over.
He
He got
good. He
enough
ain't broke.
money. Ain't
Yeah,
broke.
I'm pretty sure
He
Microsoft bought
good.
them off.
He good to
Yeah.
left. He good to last himself for the rest of his life and his kids. We ain't gonna act like that
Mm-hmm.
motherfucker ain't get no money fucking with Microsoft.
Yeah,
He
man.
probably
Then
he,
he went to another company too.
He went to a
That's
cell
when he got
phone
fired
company.
from
What's
there
that? The one
too.
that make what you call it? I think they make what's that? What's the game? The Beat Ju not Beat Juice. The
Oh,
other
he went
game.
to Ringa or
The
something.
Candy Crush and all that. He went to go run them, and they let his ass go.
Mm-hmm.
wow, he ain't know how to play Candy Crush.
Hey, just
I
like
don't know what it was, but
just
his
like
ass
just
kept
just just just, just like Jim Ryan can't play No One Cares. Just like he can't play the Order 1999. Like he can't play God of War. Yeah.
That shit was bad. That was the worst. That was the worst of all worst flop. You know what I realized? Sony had more flop games than Microsoft had this generation, and people don't want to admit it. I just thought about it. They had so many games. They said so many games from the 360. I mean, from the 360 era. Well, Sony from the PlayStation 3 era all the way on up to that about one game that's supposed to be a Microsoft game killer that never happened.
Yep.
That's what we need.
They had that
It's
one
hurt.
Yeah,
game called what was it called? Haze or something. That was supposed to be the Halo killing,
oh, that shit died. That shit got
and then it was
smoked.
supposed to be Killzone, and that
Yep.
shit failed. And then he had
They
what
don't
was
bring up
that?
age.
Oh,
Was that Fire
hold on,
Club? That's supposed to be like
hold
the
on,
Forza killer.
hold on, real quick. No, Game Pass. You can buy Game Pass. You can buy Game Pass for your phone. You also can do it for your console. My suggestion will be to you. I'm talking to Black Jedi. My advice to you, if you are into console gaming, you might as well just get Game Pass Ultimate. That'll be your best bet.
You
Is to
might as
get Game
well.
Pass Ultimate because Game Pass Ultimate you can do it from your phone, from your PC to your Xbox and all. That would be my suggestion. But if you just want to play it mobile, yeah, you can get it for mobile. You just
I'm
got to
trying
think
to
about
see
all the
whether they
perks.
have a sale for that shit, man. I can't find a sale nowhere
Sell for what?
for Game Pass Ultimate.
Oh, I got you. I got you. Yeah, we
I
two
don't
two eight
understand why
one
you,
hundred don't make. I don't
boy,
know why
you
you in
you
that
must,
southern.
boy,
You lost.
you must love VR, boy. Xbox have no
Yeah.
game, boy. You must love VR, boy. You
I got
got
But is
VR.
he loving it for
I
the
got
right
I
reason?
got VR, but
no. I'm talking about him. I know why you want VR, boy. You really trying to tug along with that one, huh?
everybody's not. It's not VR's not for everyone. It's just not.
No, it's
Yo,
not.
he
They
want
said
that VR.
they get sick of this shit. Some
Yeah.
people can.
Everybody gets motion sickness. Some people you can't. I can go game. I can go play Halo. I can go play. I buy Halo and I can go play Halo for 6 hours without breathing. You know what I'm saying? I can't do that shit in VR because why?
Nah.
Your eyes get tired.
Hmm.
It's different from watching the TV. Then you feel like you in a virtual world. That's different. Strains on your eyes. I
But
do
see,
it.
I don't.
The
I
most
don't
I
think.
ever did it for like 3 hours playing poker.
But see, you want to know what it is? I think a lot of these guys out here also like Xbox don't have no game. You don't realize VR is not for that. You're not supposed to be in VR for a long period of time, and I don't think he understand that. I mean, I know why he want to get in there. He want to get in there to be freaky deaky. But I'm just saying, you know.
Yeah.
I
Uh-huh.
mean,
Even
you.
even when they showed, um,
I hope you.
'cause
I
I
hope you.
bought the new Oculus
Hold
Quest
on.
2.
I gotta tell him this. A video game, Xbox have no game. I do hope you know if you do that shit too much, you're gonna go blind, dog. Even in VR. So
Yeah,
you gotta stop doing that, dog. That's not natural.
Mhm.
yeah. But I
You're
have people.
blind and your palms won't get hearing.
Yeah. But I've been in. No, but I've been in the. I've been VR. I've been gained in VR, and I was enjoying it. But sometimes your eyes got to rest. You know what I'm saying? It's not. You're in a whole different establishment. What you are. This is not gaming on your 55-inch, 65-inch TV. Even when I'm
Right.
watching movies, I still have a take. I have to go. Hey, you know what? Bathroom break. You know, man. Let me go shit. Let me go refill the alcohol up real quick. I mean, even the hours of watching I got a 180 inch screen when I go watch Amazon Prime, watch the Boys.
Hmm.
I cannot go. You know, people binge watch. I cannot binge watch that. I'm gonna have to take a break because you
Well,
have something heavy. And think about it, PlayStation VR is people thinking like it's. I'm not hooked up to anybody. I have a Quest. I can just sit in my bed, just like I was sitting earlier, sit in my bed and just chill out and just just chill out and just watch movies. But eventually, your eyes gonna get tired. And it's not. And the thing about it, VR is not a system seller. AR is the system seller, and that's what
right.
Microsoft was doing with their product, where you can actually really see what the fuck is in front of you.
You know what? Let me since you said that Microsoft product. Let me ask you this. Let's think about it. Did Connect really fail? Did it
No,
really fail?
Connect actually make money in the corporate world. How many hospitals using the
Thank you.
Connect?
Thank you. That's what I was. That's what I was
One
getting
and
to.
two.
That's what I was
One
getting
and
to.
two. Connect has one of the best HD cameras that you can buy on the market. People don't understand that shit.
Yeah.
So Microsoft really didn't fail with Connect. Cause I sitting there thinking about it. Did it really fail?
But you know the
Because
funny
you
thing
gotta
is
like.
about that, people keep saying the failed, but the original Connect for 360 sold like 25 plus million, which it actually sold more than the PSVR.
What? But
So
see, but
Connect
okay.
failed. What they say about the PlayStation VR it sold significantly less.
I don't think they know that shit, Punisher. I really don't. I don't think they realize that. That
So how did Connect fail
realize that at all.
the PSVR? That makes no sense.
What y'all people in the comment think? What y'all think? What do y'all think? You know what I'm saying? I like to see what idea that y'all think that's going to come about, or what you think is
Because
going to happen
some of y'all are trying to sell you has
within the
60
future.
$70 motherfucking camera now. Yeah.
Yeah, but see, they're not talking about that though. They're not talking about that $60 camera that they have that Sony is selling them. They have to keep that with them. Like you said, it's tethered. It's not untethered. It got to be connected. So I don't even think they realize that. Let me see. Oh, okay. It's 4.2 million VR that been sold for PlayStation. Oh, I
I think
didn't
it's
know
like
that.
5 million, something like that.
Well, wait a minute. Wait a minute. If it's that, how
What's the
many
Connect?
how many Connect have they sold?
I think the one for the 360 sold like 25 plus million.
Wow, really? 25 million?
Yep.
I wouldn't think that sold that much. I thought it might have been. That's a
So the
lot.
one on 360 has sold 25 plus million, which is 5 times more than what the PSVR sold at this point in time. So if anything, I would say PSVR is the failure, not the Connect.
I mean,
Because I
well,
think all the VR headsets as a whole, I
but
think
if
they
you
all
leave it,
sold less than 10 million, I believe. If you put all the numbers together, I think they sold
hmm
probably less than 10 or something like that. And so right now, VR that's just a very small market right now.
you're going to stay at a small market. I just don't think people are ready to put something over their eyes like that. People, no, I can't see that.
Mm-hmm.
And they're saying VR so blah 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 blah, and they're talking about we're not getting the VR. VR to me is not a big thing. I don't think it's a big thing to anyone else because if it was, you would have people would be crying for VR. That's why I don't understand why he keeps saying we don't have VR. No Xbox guys is crying for VR. I don't understand that. That's the thing that
No one
I'm trying to
cares.
understand why he's saying that.
And they haven't made any AAA games that really took, you know, that really used the VR properly. Everything
You
else is
tell me,
almost like mobile games that you play on your face. That's pretty much it.
All right, since you love talking about VR, tell me a video Xbox have no game or whoever the hell keeps saying that. Tell me what standalone VR games have Sony really had? What AAA game in VR that Sony really have? Because I don't know. I like to know if there is one. Tell me a reason why I should go out. All right, here you go. I'm a consumer. I'm ready to buy a PlayStation. I'm looking at the VR. Pitch it to me now. Why should I get a VR?
Well, the PlayStation Nation is gonna tell you because you can watch Pornhub in 4K.
Okay, other than porn, can you tell me why should I buy VR? Other than porn. And I don't want to. Iron Man. Did he just say Iron Man? Really?
Iron Man, really?
Really? Really? Really? Iron Man.
Astro
You
Bike?
had
Come on, man. We talking about
what the
AAA
hell?
games, man.
I said AAA. Iron Man is not no game for me to put that on. And listen here, mind you, you're talking to a dude that's a Trekkie. I don't know if Sony has Star Trek in VR. Well, mind you, and that's not selling me. That game is not selling me. So you gotta come up with something better than that. Because you're saying game that no one knows anything about. I don't even think Iron Man
The only
exists.
thing that might be good that's coming up, or might be that Star Wars game that's coming up. That might be the only thing. And
Like I'm
even then, I
waiting.
don't even think that's AAA.
No, but I'm waiting for him to tell me. I need to know a AAA game for me to buy a PlayStation VR. If I'm going to buy a PlayStation, sell it to me. And I'm not talking about no dumbass Iron Man or something. I don't even know what the hell is Astro Bot. I don't even know what that is.
I mean, they
That's
don't
a
have.
cheap ass indie game that comes free with the
No,
PlayStation 5.
it's cool. Like, look, you gotta understand.
Preloaded.
Like, with VR, you a lot of the games there are some good experiences with it, right? But if you're not really into VR, I can't necessarily say this is the game that'll sell you on VR. It's just like it's a cool experience. It ain't no different than Connect. When we had when Connect was a thing and people would do bowling and all that stuff, yeah, that's all well and good. But if you're not really into it, there's nothing that's really gonna sell you on it. Like, one of the main things, like when people say, "Oh, VR is great. I can't wait until you could get the thing and walk and you could run on it and you could just run around in VR." And in my mind, I'm thinking that sounds tiring as hell. Like I do that shit for 15 minutes, I'm be like, "Yeah, I'm good." If you
Yeah, no,
literally have to run around in VR, then your ass would be
but no,
tired as hell.
no lie, why? But he keeps saying VR. Xbox don't have VR, so I'm trying to figure out. I asked him, sell it to me. What game is it in VR that I would want to buy? And keep in mind, I am a Trekkie.
I don't think
Keep in
Xbox
mind,
needs VR though, to be honest,
I don't think so either. But I'm asking
because
him, as me being a
because
consumer, why would I buy it? For why?
because
What would you do to get me hooked on VR?
yeah, because the Quest is like coming out at like 299. My thing is like shit. If you really you want some VR, get that. That's just super affordable, and it's wireless. Like, why would Xbox? Because I mean, what is Xbox doing? Like, for them to fully get, you know, VR, like the I guess the full power of it, you got to hook it up with wires. Then at that point, what's the point of even having it? Whereas the Quest is wireless. You know what I mean? Like the wires kind of defeats the whole purpose of having the freedom to walk around. So I just say if you're really into VR, then you should get a Quest. You know what I mean? Like they have all the games.
The Oculus.
Yeah, the Oculus. I mean, it's a little bit more. Well,
Well,
that's the same
the
thing. But
quest, the quest, the thing about it, what the quest is, if you really want like some of them PC for that super quest, super
yeah,
quest,
but you got to
you can
plug it in.
actually put,
Yeah, you
yeah,
gotta
you have to
describe
plug it
because
into your
I'm not
PC.
really knowing
But
all
but
the types of
yeah,
different
you can
VRs
plug
there is out
into
there.
it. But think about it, it's different modes. It is different modes. Like I have a mode where I can make say I'm playing Vader. I can make a ring. So if I can make a boundary. If I go past that line, the game
Hmm.
stops and it shows me where I'm at. I can
Yeah.
have it
Okay.
where if I'm sitting in my bed and I'm watching a movie, I have a ring around me. So say if I move and I nudge, I see what the hell's going on in real life. Automatic. If I want to play that extreme, want to get that extreme natural, whatever it's going to do, I can hook my Quest up to my PC and I can just go, and then I'll get the same power that what I get from the other version. But people is not thinking about it is the new Quest is doing 2K in each eye that equals to 4K, and they're giving it to you for $300.
See now,
Sony
I
cannot do that.
see now, Xbox have no game. I hope you happy. See, we have a little segment about VR. Stop talking about VR. No one care. I just did you a favor. I just brought up a whole conversation about VR just for you because I notice every week you talk about VR, and I know that's something that you probably like. I don't know what you're doing in VR, and I don't want to
hey,
know.
hey,
I don't want to
hey,
know what type of activity you're
You know
doing,
what he's
but I
doing.
just
hey,
gave it to you.
You know,
We just
hey,
did a whole segment on that,
hey,
huh?
hey, yo. Play it's Skyrim VR, right? Exclusive to Xbox, but Xbox doesn't have a VR. We know. Oh man, that'd be some trolling shit. Oh man, that'd be hilarious.
For
Oh
real.
man, I would die so hard.
Y'all crazy. Y'all just messing with you now.
Yeah.
No,
Oh
I'm just
yeah.
I mean I see him talked about it every week. So I figured, hey, let's go ahead and talk about it. So that's what he want to talk about. He want to talk about that so much. I mean, all right, we talked about it. Leave it alone, bruh. Like no one cares about VR. Not even a PlayStation guy that's over there cares about VR. I don't if you are really a PC dude. Like I don't understand what you want for VR. Like VR must have really changed your life. You must really trying to get away from the outside world. Cause you love VR like I don't know. I ain't seen nobody in the comment section talk about VR like you. God damn, bro. Like damn, what I mean, you in VR
My
like
man
Michael
out here
Jackson or
blowing his load on VR, man.
for real. He trying to be a smooth criminal in VR, man. You know what I mean, you over there doing some strange things in VR, bro. Good lord, bro, you bugging. Like let that shit go, bro. I'm happy for you. I'm happy that you like VR. I'm saying. I'm happy that Sony got a VR for you to get in and do whatever it is that you want to do, or Oculus, or what's the other one? The Vibe. I'm glad you got one of them motherfuckers. Shit, I guarantee you probably want to live your whole life in VR, bruh. Please leave that shit alone. No one cared about VR. No one. If you got it, good. You gotta
I
breathe
think we
easy,
should
bruh.
start talking about it.
For real.
It's not even
Damn.
worth the topic anymore.
Like, damn. Boy, that boy probably got VR in his crib and shit. He probably got a poster of a VR and he probably take a selfie picture with VR on and all that shit. Got all
He
kinds of
got
selfie
VR.
pictures in there
My
with
man got
VR
VR underwear.
and shit. For real. Probably got VR soap and shit. VR shampoo and all that goddamn shit, bruh. You sound crazy over there. Easy. Man, what the regular ponies at? At least they call us, at least they give us a reason to say something back to them or something. Or come, hey, where Chris at? Fuck that. Cause you bugging, bruh. You bugging with this VR shit, bruh. Where Christopher crying heart at? Hey, I better talk
I
to
think
him.
what he just in
This
here
boy.
for something. He was in here
Good
something.
Lord. That boy got
It's
freaked
not
out
that
by
deep.
VR. He must have saw something in VR was like, oh shit.
And he saw sunshine when he got that VR.
Uh, I hope nobody walk in on you when you wearing that motherfucker. Cause then there'd be problem. Yeah, I swear. He one of them dudes to walk around with the VR around his head, outside shit. Talking about they my new glasses.
Oh nah, not the new glasses.
Freaky ass dude. You're a freak ass dude over VR, bro. For real. I want everybody to know that you're a fucking freak, dog. You
he
VR freak.
called him filth. He called him filth. He basically called him filth.
Over there. Got your hand all sticky on that VR. You's a nasty motherfucker, boy. I tell you, you're just nasty and disgusting. Nigga over there, motherfucker over there twerking in VR and shit. Boy, I hope you don't touch your mama with them hands. Then
I
give your
hope you
mom a
don't have
hug.
any kids.
You
Cause
gonna give
man,
your
I hope you
mom
don't kiss your kids with that mouth.
for real. Kiss your mom with them VR lips. Not knowing. Mom not knowing what you did in VR. You over there talking about give me a
I
kiss,
hope he
mama.
don't. I really hope he doesn't be kissing this mom while he got the VR on, because that'd be suspect.
For real.
That'd be real suspect.
I'm trying to make it like real life. The pandemic, he going through the pandemic, dog. I know he going through this COVID-19. I think he don't, you know what? I believe he don't got no friends. I think the only friends he got are in VR. That's why he come in here talking about y'all don't got no VR. You want somebody to be your VR buddy? No, bro. I know what you're doing in that motherfucker.
Fucking sicko.
Sick ass motherfucker. Got everybody dressed up with a wig and some lipstick on in VR. You better go ahead and take them selfie pictures with that cat. Yeah. What else? The next topic? I mean, something else that's on your mind. What else? Anybody else got anything in the comment section? In the
So you
comment
have to take
section to
out the
talk
trash.
about? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, guarantee you VR is not for you. Just like blowing on that goddamn controller. You gotta watch that shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's a double whammy. Blowing on another man's controller in VR.
You guys are fucking sickos.
Yo, you're a sick bastard, dog. That's your problem. You sick. You're a sick ass bastard. That's what's wrong with you. You sick. Sick, man. You need help. You need electrical therapy or something. Somebody to hook up some
Sicko.
wires or something. Some type of electrical therapy to your brain. And they gonna get you gonna get
Oh,
short for
electrical
real.
therapy.
You gonna get short circuit and some shit like that in VR, bro. Stop wearing that shit, man. I don't want to hear about you on the news and shit. Electrifies his brain. Somebody, I'm trying to stimulate my mind with the
Man's
VR
out
on
there.
and shit.
That man, that man out there in Best Buy with his VR on, jerking off.
And doing all kinds of crazy, nasty stuff. Mama, your mama like, baby, why your hands so sticky, baby? Now, aunts and them talking about, well, you know, he be watching them be stuff in them VR now.
he over there getting his classified name on.
Uh huh.
I ain't
Got his
gonna put
grand,
the
got his
huh?
grandpa. He got his grandpa over there talking about, hey boy, let me see that VR there.
Yeah, just like that. Mm-hmm.
Talking about them VRs and stuff, boy. Them VR girls sure look good. You see her ass?
Oh man, it's like she's right on top of you.
I bet his real name is Joseph. I guarantee you, Joseph. What you doing, Joseph? Doing that weird
Oh
stuff in
shit.
VR. Tell you, man, it ain't good to be nasty like that.
Mm-hmm.
Got your mom worrying about you and stuff. Talking about, but he just don't want to touch nobody in real life. I bet you will watch my mama in VR, you nasty bastard. You're nasty. You're just nasty and
Watch
disgusting.
your mama in VR.
VR, I bet you will, you fucking freak. You probably don't even know what real human contact feel like. Boy, I tell you, this pandemic hurt a lot of people, boy. This dude in here talking about touching people,
Unlucky
mama
people.
in VR. You're nasty, just like your grandpa. Your grandpa, and your father both nasty. All three of y'all some nasty motherfuckers. He probably sit up there. He probably be in VR with who? I don't give a shit about that shit.
This man said crap gamer. Ooh.
Uh,
Hey, I live in the same. Hey, I live in the same. I live in the same state as crap gamer. Come on, go ahead, bring him over here. Go ahead. I wish he would. I wish he would.
And Chaos said he gonna pull up on him.
I
him,
wish he would.
him a
I'll put
crack,
it on
him a
Twitter.
him a crack gamer giving each other high five VR. Give me a high five. Niggas is crazy, boy.
Nigga got the sticky five. Got that sticky five
I
going
ain't even,
on.
I ain't even came on here to crack jokes and stuff like that to pick with people. But he had it coming to him for real, man. Look at him now. You talking about Red Dragon? Stop talking. Only person that been exposed was your nasty ass hand in VR, bruh. Those the only. That's the only thing that been exposed. Talking about exposed.
Oh man, this man going in on the fella.
It ain't my fault. Over there thinking about fucking people, moms and grandmas and shit in VR. What type of shit is that?
I still do find it on some serious stuff though. I do still find it weird how you have someone literally like trolling, saying like literally takes time out of his day to come here, say have a troll name and say some most stupid, most ridiculous stuff out of his mouth to get attention. I still find that a little questionable and suspect. I think my mans really do need help.
Man, the dude thinking
Hey.
about doing it to people, grandmom in VR. That's nasty. Who the hell want to sit there and think about doing it to some 80-year-old woman in VR? That's nasty. Look what he's
Hey,
saying. Even his text is nasty when he chat in the chat. The chat is filthy now.
straight for. Ooh, that's
What
Flip
happened?
it
What
like he
happened?
talking about he
What
want
happened?
to
I was
rub
gone.
people some
I was
hands,
gone.
man.
I hear Flip giving the people the business.
No, man.
mm-hmm.
No,
He
video
talking about
game
Xbox
lover
had no
nasty,
game.
man. He's
Oh
nasty. Oh, I'm sorry.
no.
Xbox have no game. He over there talking about doing it to people, mammy and grandmammy in VR. What's wrong with that boy, man? He's nasty.
Mm-hmm.
That's the nastiest shit I've ever heard.
He talking
Man,
about when he
got
uses
to pray
VR,
for him.
he fantasized about crap gaming and the
Yeah,
Red
then he
Dragon.
did. Then he fantasizing
Man,
about crack gaming and all that other shit.
man, I'm gonna get off here, man. I'm finna game, man. I ain't got time to listen to that bull, man. We did our little hour 30. We gonna sit there. We don't ask you for Patreons. We don't ask you to hit the like button. We would like to, you know what I'm saying, hit some of your sexy moms. You know what I'm saying?
Not if
But
they
Not
look
in
like,
And,
VR. Not in
and for
not
you
in
VR.
females
VR.
in the
Not
chat,
in
go ahead
VR.
and
Not in
Not in
VR.
VR. Not in
Exactly.
go ahead
VR.
and
Try
drop some naked
Not
because
pictures
in
of
VR.
people wearing.
we got some fans in the chat that we got to specify.
yeah, but you know they want to be heard. They need some attention. You know what I'm
Listen
saying?
here. Xbox have no game. Don't come back here next week talking about some goddamn VR now. You nasty ass, dirty ass, sticky ass fingers and shit.
And
Mm-hmm.
we always frost when we play these games.
I bet you put your milk in before you put your cereal in.
But
Oh
You
shit! Cut the
shameful
podcast. Cut
motherfucker.
the podcast. Just cut the podcast. We all let
Weirdo
y'all
ass
next week. Cut the
people.
podcast. Cut the podcast. Cut to that. Yo, subscribe to every last one of us. Holla at it. Look us up on Xbox. If you do any weird shit, we're gonna block anybody that asks weird fucking questions. Cut the podcast. This nigga over there talking about
Nasty
twerking and shit.
motherfucker.
but you talk to us when I get this Xbox Live, most of that thing. And you want me out,
And boy, you biting man.
Nasty mother.
you come here with that father and shit, you might get us out because that's what we used to do late night. Um, but
God!
not this son of a bitch. They say only months I lose. I miss him, but yeah.
That bone button. But